Next up, the Marvel Avengers. Reportedly announcing end of development as early as next week.
No, they already announced that it's not going to be next week. It's in September when they're going to stop it. But yeah, what a disaster of a game. So it was kind of destined to fail from the start.
Yeah.
First thing, no movie license.
Fail.
So like they don't have a movie accurate Iron Man or Thor or anything.
That would have cost probably way too much.
Yeah. Still, they could have used sound alike or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So that was a big thing when it first announced. They had the designs of like Tony Stark and everything was just like, oh my God, what the fuck are these designs? And it's like,
who's this guy?
Well, they're kind of like comic book accurate.
Yeah.
So the second strike against them is they decided single player should be Miss Marvel to start off. Big mistake.
That's it?
Well, yeah.
You had to be Miss Marvel in single
to start it off. Yeah, you have to be Miss Marvel for like the tutorial stuff, basically.
Oh.
Because Miss Marvel was not really a known quantity back then. Also, the Wiener Boys.
Wiener Boys.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But then it was just a disaster when they would have, like, do you remember when they reduced how much EXP you would get, but then introduced paid EXP boosters to take it up to the same level?
Oh, yeah.
Just a whole, like, fuck around type thing. So, again, this was another, like, $60 game that should have been free to play. That would have probably... The game would probably be still fine and going if they'd done it that way.
Yeah.
Because generally those free-to-play games make a lot of money from people that don't want to buy a game, but they'll be like, oh yeah, I'll buy the $60 gem pack or whatever. So they could, I don't know, maybe they're just cutting their losses with this and being like, you know what, fuck it, who cares? Because they could make it free-to-play. Well, they kind of are making it free-to-play because it's September, like the shop is going away and they're just making everything free.
Oh.
Except the game.
Yes.
So, like, everything in the shop will be free. The single-player stuff will still be good, but then they're going to shut down the servers. So, yeah, I'd be pissed if I bought this game. I played it on Game Pass. It was enjoyable for a night. I had a fun time playing it. I liked being Miss Marvel and embiggening and smashing people with my rubber fists. That was kind of fun.
Nice.
But, yeah, this was one of the ones that Square Enix sold to the Embracer Group because they sold Crystal Dynamics to Embracer Group. So Embracer owns this now, and Embracer's like, nah, we're kind of done with this. So I'm not surprised they're shutting it down.
Yeah. I didn't see anything on it. Well, I didn't play it. I haven't seen any gameplay.
It's just like a beat 'em up, like loot. It's like Diablo, third-person Diablo. So you play as Miss Marvel, you punch guys. Occasionally they'll drop like a new bracelet for her to wear. Increase her stats. You level up, you get skills. You can unlock cosmetics or buy cosmetics. It's just like a loot and punch, basically. It was fine. I had an enjoyable time-ish playing it. Yeah.
Very good.
I played it on Game Pass, so the price was right.
The price was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, just from all the problems, I heard it had, then I'm not surprised that it's shutting down. These guys did not do a good job of, making it...
Even when I first heard about it, I was just like, this doesn't sound like something that good. And I remember some people in the games press were like, oh, I tried the Avengers at, E3, and it was really lots of fun and big potential and everything. And I mean, with previews, they always do that where they...
Oh, yeah. Give you the best.
Like, well, they can
manage.
They can just say, like, there's potential there. Every game has potential. Of course, any game could potentially be better. Like, no shit.
Yeah.
So... yeah, it's interesting anyways.
Yeah.
So I think they should make it free to play.
That'd
why not?
Better.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Maybe they had a clause in their deal with Disney saying, like, it can't be a free to play game.
Could be.
Yeah, who knows how the deal is. Because I don't think there is a free to play Marvel game except, like, Marvel Snap. Or maybe some other mobile games, but there's no, like, I don't think there's any console game that's free to play for Marvel.
Yeah, not entirely sure. I don't seek out Marvel games to play.
Just movies to watch.
Just movies to watch.
Okay.
And I will watch them all repeatedly.
Did you buy your ticket for Quantum Mania yet?
No.
No.
I don't even know what that is. Is
it's
that
the new Ant-Man and the Wasp? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Come on.
No, I will wait for it to come out on home theater.
You say that now, but you said the same thing about Doctor Strange. You lying son of a bitch.
Well, yeah, but someone wanted to go see it, so I went to go saw it.
So you don't think that's going to happen with Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I mean, if someone says, "Hey, we should go see this," I'll be like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, okay. All right. So go buy your ticket.
I've been wanting to experience some of the ones that I didn't see in theater in VR in like 3D,
Yeah.
but in order to do that, you need to have like the actual 3D copy because you can't stream 3D movies. It just doesn't work. Well, it does work because there's some places that do it, but you can't on the ones that I want to watch. So any of the Marvel ones, you can't do it. So I'm like, oh, Disney should just add that to their streaming service for the people who still have 3D TVs or
That's so
the
small
people
now.
who are in VR and want to watch. Because you can do it in VR.
I would think they would have had to have had some sort of market research that said there was no point in doing it.
Yeah, probably. But I
If
don't
there was
know.
money to be made by doing it, they would do it.
Yeah, I think if VR kicks up a lot more and people will start watching stuff in VR more and people and all that, then maybe they'll do it. But
I don't. What do you do? Like three, you sit on the couch side by side in VR helmets?
well, I mean, I just do that down here. Just sit down,
Yeah, but like,
watch a show. The only so
you're not watching something that you want to watch with your wife in VR. Like
No.
you're not sitting on the couch and she's watching it 2D and you're like, I'm gonna slap on the helmet here.
no, it's just if I'm watching alone, right?
Yeah, but that's like you're not watching anything she wants to watch.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, that's Marvel. So
She doesn't want to watch
well,
that?
some of the stuff she does, but some of the stuff she doesn't.
Okay. Anyways.
But there's a thing called big screen, big
Yeah,
picture,
big
something
picture
like that.
mode?
Not big picture mode, but like big screen.
Okay.
And it's a program for
Mhm.
VR. You have to buy it.
Uh-huh.
But that's the way that you can watch VR movies, or not VR, 3D movies in VR.
Oh yeah.
Their selection is terrible,
Mhm.
and you have to rent them, and it's mostly the Transformers movies.
Okay.
But you can't like lie down and watch it and put the screen above you. It has to be like in front of you. I'm like, why? Why is this a thing? I like try and reset the view so I'm laying down so it sets the screen up here so I can just like lay down and watch a movie like that. But
No,
can't do it.
that's weird.
It is very weird.
Hmm.
Big screen. Fix your stuff.
I wonder if it's because they did testing and that's like barf simulator style,
I don't think
where you
so.
immediately vomit all over the place.
Asphyxiate on your own vomit because
Yeah.
you're laying down.
And you don't know because you're in VR.
Yeah.
You just die.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy.
That would be.